Jimmy Dore is part stand-up comic and part political commentator, kind of like me, John Mike Keane. I'm part the president of ABC Network, and I'm part. Let's see what Jimmy Dore has just broke about Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, he comes, I'm going to punch him out. This is why I would pay to see that. I'm waiting for this. For trespassing on the Capitol grounds. I'm going to punch him out and I'm going to go to jail and I'm going to be happy.
I've been waiting for
She
this.
said I've been
trespassing on Capitol
Let me play it again. She says that.
Okay, just in case you didn't catch it, I've been waiting for this. How can she be waiting for this? And what is this? Trespassing on the Capitol grounds. That's a very strange response to people overtaking the Capitol. First of all of her anguish and turmoil that she shows over this event is fake emotions. You can tell. Like, look at this behind the scenes. When you get a look at her, she is ready to go into political action. I've been waiting for this on Capitol grounds, this trespassing. And the reason why she's been waiting for it is so she can punch Trump in the face. You know, I'm now that's obviously all hyperbole, but I'm saying what she means is she can finally get him. She's celebrating that he did this thing that is perceived as wrong, so she can finally enact her revenge and destroy his career, is what she really wants to do. And this event, or any other event of any convenience, she'll use to accomplish that pragmatic end.
Oh, he comes, I'm going to punch him out. This is why I would pay to see that. I'm waiting for this. For trespassing.
The trespassing.
She spells out the name of the crime.
She calls out, I've been waiting for this, trespassing on the cat. She just says it.
How do you wait for a crime? Like predictive. She knew it was going to happen. She was waiting for it. But that's not what the controversy is about, ladies and gentlemen. The controversy is about who did or didn't call in the National Guard. That's what the J6 Commission was about, the Liz Cheney gang, who, by the way, covered up, destroyed all their evidence. So there's nothing left to look at. But there was recent testimony is that Trump did request multiple times the National Guard, and it was all of his sort of military and police people that rejected him, saying, no, you're not going to be able to use this National Guard to take over the world, so we're going to deny you the National Guard. Well, later, they tried saying that Trump tried to take over the world by not even inviting the National Guard. That's the narrative they're going with. Here's Nancy Pelosi back on Anderson Cooper spewing lies.
What is so offensive to me is that there's some really good Republicans out there who put up with his saying he never offered any National Guard.
He did. We now know that he did offer it. It was his military people and perhaps Pelosi who turned it down because they thought it would make bad optics, or that Trump would use that National Guard to take over the world, as commander in chief, which is impossible. It wouldn't have happened. People would have stood down or rebelled. It's ridiculous. But that's the narrative they went with, because they'll just go with any narrative, whatever it takes to throw Trump in prison and now to keep him from winning.
Even Mitch McConnell joined us in our bipartisan urgent, please send them. Please send the National Guard. And his Secretary of the Army, Secretary of Defense, it takes a lot of time, and he never did until finally he did hours later.
That was not by his request. It may have been his Secretary of Defense. It may have been his military brass that did it. But whatever it is, it wasn't. That was a lie, what she said about her and Mitch McConnell begging him to send National Guard. For all we know, he did send it.
And if you've been waiting for this, why did you request? Because it was her responsibility to request.
Why did you deny?
And that's the big one that Jimmy Dore is bringing up. It was Pelosi's responsibility to request the National Guard. So why is she panning that off on Trump when she was the one who had the control and the ability? She was too busy trying to prosecute Trump, too busy trying to set him up, too busy celebrating that she was finally going to get to punch him in the face because of a mistake he made.
It wasn't just her negligence in forgetting to request it. She denied the sergeant at arms from actually supplying and Donald Trump's request.
Nancy Pelosi is the one that actually denied it. And then they turn around and try Trump for it. That is how this criminal administration, remove the politics from our justice system, even from these congressional, these oversight committees, these inquiries. It's not what it's for. You want justice, not politics. I'm John Mike Keane.